This is a legendary run. Okay.
Guys, it's great to see you
Seeing
for just one of the most real films I've seen in such a long time. It was incredible and moving, and I think you go through all of the emotions watching this film. But how do you control it yourselves when you're making a film like this? Because I watched it and it was one of those films, if I watched at home, I would have had to pause it and take a moment just to collect myself again, because it gets me really riled up.
Yeah.
So working on it and being in it, how do you control that?
How do I control that? I think if I was playing any other character in this movie, I would have leaned into losing control, and like that, because if it makes you feel something, it's usually a good thing, and we don't really want to shy away from our emotions, because that's what makes it real, when we're tapping in. I think playing Bryan Stevenson specifically, he's a naturally reserved person. He's very strategic. He's very methodical. So he held back so much in these moments that I had to play that kind of together, thinking on the outside, but on the inside he's simmering. You know what I'm saying? He is getting frustrated on the inside. So just trying to find those sweet spots.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Jamie, for you?
Yeah, I mean, just like what Michael said, it's such an incredible deep subject matter, and you can't believe that these things are going on. And so when you show these people's lives, when you show the humanity of these people, it does break your heart. But what we would do, we would have music. We would try to, just lighten the moment, and then dive back in those waters and swim, and just try to tell the truest story about Bryan Stevenson, and watching Michael, as he was saying, work on that incredible speech that. When you sit in the back of when you get a chance to sneak in the back of the theater and watch people watch it, they're cheering like it's a football game. So we knew that no matter what we were going through, we had to do it because the story was just so important.
Yeah, I was going to say, how do you pick yourself up? Because you have to take yourself out of that, right? You can't keep yourself in that moment. What is it? Is it basketball? Is it music? Is it what do you use to pull yourself out of it?
We all knew the movie we were making, so. This is the type of role that you take home with you. When you get back to the hotel, you're reflecting on what you shot that day. You're going over what you're shooting the next day, and we wanted to kind of stay in that space. We wanted to honor what we were doing. Especially shooting in the South. It was like everything was set for us to kind of stay in the moment. But like Jimmy said, he played music every once in a while and kind of brought us out of moments that were really, really heavy, but for the most part, we stayed in it.
Yeah, absolutely right.
Is it weird when I'm watching it? It's obviously, set back a few years ago, and it's like you're watching it and you're doing things by a fax machine, and you're like, wow, that was a different time entirely. It must be weird having to get used to that, because now we're so used to instant email, text, everything.
That's what I was thinking, the fax machine.
It's
Well, it's one of those things where in the moment when we were shooting, even I had to use the payphone. When we were there, everybody on set had their jokes of remembering the last time they used the payphone, and it was it was a nostalgic feeling.
There's a whole load of people who are going to see this and haven't got a clue what a fax machine is.
Really?
So
Exactly.
There you go. Educate them in that, to educate them in the whole thing of this film. You guys are doing something with this.
Thank you.
Thanks so much.
That's an incredible thing.
Thank you so
lovely to see you guys.
Pleasure.
Thank you. It's so short.
We're stuffing the score at home goal.